What is up, my dudes? This is Yardbro, and you're tuning in to another episode of my lawn. Alright, today we are going to show you how to get your Briggs & Stratton 300E 125cc that's on the MTD lawnmower started if it's acting up. Last year, we were driving around the neighborhood looking at everyone's ugly lawns, and we saw a lawnmower and it said free. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna pass up on a free lawnmower. I can fix this. I can fix raggedy cars. I can fix a little dinky lawnmower motor. You know what I'm saying? So we picked it up and it's been sitting here since last season. And today it was nice out. And we're just waiting for the front lawn to grow a little bit from shaving it to ½ an inch. So I decided to take on a project. The crazy thing about this lawnmower is it's not cheap. At Home Depot, it's $269. So, what? This 20-inch, 125cc Briggs & Stratton MTD lawnmower is $269. Throw in another 100 and you got yourself an Ego base model lawnmower, fully electric. So this thing, this thing's gonna do some damage. It's pricey. It's built well. So yeah, we're gonna fix this thing. Alrighty, first things first, you're gonna take off the air filter cap. There's no air filter. Yeah, honey. Okay. This is how it starts. You are then going to have two 8mm bolts and two 7mm bolts. You're gonna need a socket wrench with those specifications. Get to ratcheting. To give us a little bit more room, I'm going to go ahead and take off this fan shroud. 3 8mm bolts on the top. There is a clamp that you're going to want to use some pliers to undo so you can take off the fuel line. Go ahead and disconnect everything that's connected to the carburetor and pinch it off, especially the fuel line. You want to pinch that off if you have fuel inside of the tank. And then make sure you get all the bolts. Remember, there's two 8mm and then two 7mm. This is the first time I've taken apart this specific lawnmower. So, I'm learning as I go, but the directions here are, good all the way throughout. Now, after everything is pulled apart, you're going to want to turn the carburetor to the side to release it from the throttle arm. Now, like I said, this is the first time of me taking this apart on this specific model, so I did miss a 7mm bolt on the bottom that connects the air filter housing to the carburetor. But you can always take that off, just like I did later. Okay, guys, we are chugging along. So I took off that air filter housing that attached to the carburetor, and we're just checking out the situation here. You're gonna need another 8mm. You have two 8mm bolts on the bottom of the carburetor. You're gonna take those out, and then you're gonna use a screwdriver to kind of pry it open. Okay, you'll hear a little pop, and then boom, you're in business. So once you release the bowl from the carburetor itself, you are going to expose the float. And now it has a needle valve in the float and there's a pin attached to the float. Okay, so make sure that you remember how that goes. But you can always refer to this video as well if you forget. But yeah, the float is a horseshoe shape. The needle valve in the float, it kind of slides in to the float. And then the pin is just attached to the actual carburetor itself. Once we take this out, now you have the main jet. Oh, this is the culprit of all lawnmowers that don't really start. Newer lawnmowers that don't really start. This plastic piece right here, man, it just keeps getting clogged. Now, why is it getting clogged, right? It's because you're probably not changing the oil. You're leaving bad gas in there. You don't have an air filter. This thing is gonna be majorly clogged. So this is the culprit. We're gonna clean this sucker out. So I'm using a very, very thin metal piece just to start scraping things out of this. You can tell there's a lot of gunk in here. This is why this thing's not starting. There's a lot of gunk in this main jet. Now it has to spray from all 3 of these points, so yeah, I'm gonna use my mouth to try to spray it through. See if air goes through. Starts whistling. And then what I do is I take like just a piece of wire, like from, you know, just like speaker wire or something, just a little thin piece. And at the very top of that main jet, I'm just gonna stick it through until I can see through the actual hole. That's a big deal too. Like on one of my old mowers back in the day when I was younger, I cleaned out the bottom 3, but failed to put a little wire through the top, and it still wasn't working, so I had to take apart the whole damn thing again. So I learned my lesson. Clear all these things. I'm using WD-40 to squirt through everything. That way I can see what's going through, and that's totally safe as well. WD-40, that's what it's made for. And yeah, so as you can see, as I'm spraying, it's shooting through all the holes. That is the key. Like what? Okay, like I said, the very top hole. Once I put the wire through, I felt a little click. Oh yeah, there was something stuck there, and it was just preventing fuel from getting into the system. Guys, it's the best feeling ever. My lips are numb. Yeah, I can still taste the gasoline and WD-40 on my lips. They're still a little numb. All right, so after it's clean, good job. You're gonna put it back together, okay? So put that main jet back in. It goes only one way, so you'll figure it out. And then go ahead and take that bowl and put it on the carburetor itself, all right? Oh, embarrassing. I forgot the float. Like I said, this is the first time, so I'm learning this lawnmower, okay? Don't judge me. So grab your float, open it back up. I hope you didn't close it yet. But in my case, I'm opening it back up. I'm gonna put the float back in, okay? Make sure that the needle valve is on and properly secured, and then you're gonna put the pin through and click it on. Now you can put the bowl back on with your 2 8mm screws, and then screw it on, make sure it's tight. Now this only goes one way. As you can see, there's a little indentation on the bowl, okay, so that the jet can actually, you know, fit through. It has a little space for it, all right? It's like a little cowl, if you may. So get to putting it together. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drain the gas now. Oh man, as you can see, the gas is super yellow. I mean, gas is supposed to be pretty clear with a, you know, it's supposed to be pretty clear. This is definitely older gas. It's been in here for a while, so we're gonna drain it of its gasoline. Now, if the gas is bad, you know damn well the oil is gonna be a crusty, you know the word, a dusty. So let's go ahead and empty that. Now, I'm sure you're like me when I first did this. I'm like, hey, where is the, you know, where's the oil pan bolt? Where's the oil filter? Where's the oil pan bolt? Where's my little oil catcher, my mini oil catcher? It doesn't work that way. You just gotta suck it out, okay? So I made this makeshift syringe with a little tube. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. This is gonna work. Trust me. Watch. Syringe with it, even if a syringe with a straw is gonna work. Okay. So this was a free mower. We're gonna try to do this for free right now. I also have these clear cups that show how many ounces of liquid is in there. This was the best investment I've made. It's made everything a lot easier. So we're gonna see how much oil was actually in here. And oh my gosh, look at how, whoa. Is that even oil? I mean, look at that. It's like a weird green, black, eggplanty color. What the F? Man, my neighbor who owned this just did not give 2 Fs. Oh, it starts. All right, cool. Let me mow the grass real quick. 2 seconds. put it away. Never freaking, oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drain this all the way, like as much as you can until it stops sucking. Okay, just keep on syringing until it starts bubbling and nothing's coming and all you're hearing is air. Okay, I drained the whole thing. It was just sucking up air, and it was 8 fluid ounces of oil in there. These guys take 15 ounces. Yeah, you didn't add enough, buddy. Oh, look, it's the main jet's accomplices. Look at these guys, yellow and poop brown. You got cloggy main jet, you got yellow, and you got poop brown. Okay, I don't have any of that special oil that goes into lawnmowers, but rest assured, my dudes, Briggs and Stratton has said you can put 10W30 all up in your mower. Okay, this, you know, the code for the oil is pretty much just for temperature storing purposes. So 10W30 is good to go. I had a funnel on deck. If you don't have a funnel, I know a lot of gas stations provide those paper funnels for free, so you can, you know, start collecting those over time. I actually just ran out, but I had this plastic funnel, thank God. And go ahead and put your oil in. Like I said, we're gonna put in 8 just to see if we had extra oil still left in there. Yep, definitely need more oil. Okay, so we're gonna put in another 2 to make it 10. Nope, okay. We're gonna go ahead and put in some more. We're gonna put in the whole 15 ounces. Look at that. Right on the dot. We emptied the whole thing perfectly. We filled it up with 15 ounces, and it's right at the line. Good job. Oh man, we are almost there. I mean, I feel really good about this right now. We are doing this the right way. Very excited. So go ahead and start putting back the carburetor. So go ahead and connect all the hoses back onto the carburetor. You got your air line, you got your fuel line, okay? And then make sure that you put back on the air filter housing. And then you're gonna have a total of 2 8mm bolts and 2 7mm bolts, all right? Go ahead and grab that fan shroud and your 3 8mm bolts and put it back on top. All right, this is getting exciting. I'm getting a little antsy again. Put some gas in, just a little bit, just in case it's still clogged and you have to take it apart again. But just put a little bit of gas in, alrighty? Close that gas cap and grab the air filter cap. Now, we don't have an air filter yet. It's on the way. Don't worry, we're just trying to get this started first, but the air filter's on the way. The piece of resistance, the air filter cap. Whoopa. Shama. Shalalala. Ooh, I'm getting a little nervous. Is this thing gonna start? Oh man. Oh man. Yes! 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 I am all that is mad! Listen to that, neighbors! Listen to that! You've been watching me all evening! I'm sorry, I'm back now. That was awesome. That was amazing. That is the best feeling on earth. Oh man, this is so fun. I don't understand why people don't like doing this. They're sending this into people, and it's like $125 to fix a plastic main jet. When all this took me was maybe 2 hours, and I took my time. You know, people were coming over, you know, they see me working on stuff, they come over.
Hey, how you guys doing? The lawn's looking good.
Oh, yeah, and you?
I told you about my buddy who has a like the gas small engine repair shop.
Yeah.
And then Rick came over and we looked at his lawn. He has a bunch of crabgrass in the back. He's gonna take care of that. He put down some Spectracide. I told him if it doesn't, you know, subside, we gotta use some tenacity. But guys, at the end of the day, it's gonna take you maybe two hours, if that. Save yourself $125 or more. And if your lawnmower's not starting, this is probably the culprit. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helped you out in your lawnmower ventures. We'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy.